Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to today's video. So, one of my favorite movies of all time is The Matrix, the first one. And the reason The Matrix is one of my favorite movies is for a bunch of reasons. I think it's a great movie. It has a lot of symbolism that's very representative of the life we experience, but in a science fiction based movie form. But the thing that I wanted to share in today's video is specific to one concept in the movie. And this is some spoilers from the movie, but the main character, Neo, gets offered a choice by Morpheus, whether he wants to take the blue pill or the red pill. Now, this choice cannot be undone, and once he makes that choice, he has to stick to that choice. And essentially what that choice is that the blue pill that he can take represents the world as he currently knows it, and everything he's perceived, everything that he's experienced will be as it is. And so he will basically go back to living exactly the way he is currently. But on the other hand, he gets offered the red pill, and the red pill represents the truth of the reality that he is living in. And the thing is, if he decides to choose the red pill, he can never unsee what he has seen. And so essentially, by choosing the red pill, he is unable to go back to a innocent and non-realized reality. So the reason I love this analogy so much is because in life, certain things happen to us which almost lift the veil of reality to us. And once that veil is lifted and we see either where our limits are, or the limits to the way we perceive reality, or what we think is possible, we can't unsee that. And that may scare us a lot because it breaks our current perception of reality. And even worse than that is that when we do see these things and we decide that we can't deal with the reality of what that represents, we go back to living the same reality that we were in, but knowing the truth of the reality for us, or what we are capable of, it causes us so much pain because we can never unsee what the potential or what was beyond a certain aspect of our life, which maybe we could call our comfort zones. And so I think in so many aspects of life this happens to us. I know for me personally, one of those moments which I always look back on in my life was, it was a time when I think I was probably 20 or 21, and I had a genuine belief that in order for me to be able to meet a girl, I would have to meet her through social circle, or it would happen naturally, and it would kind of be in the same way like a Hollywood romance. I never believed that if you see a girl, you can just go and speak to her. I didn't know that you could even socialize with people in that way. It's not that I had seen people doing it and decided not to believe that. It's that I had never witnessed that. I had never seen that. It wasn't part of my reality. And so because I had not experienced that, I didn't have the belief that that was even possible. It didn't even cross my mind, not for one moment. But one day, me and my friends went to the club, and they were telling me to go approach girls. And because that wasn't a part of my reality, I was incapable of doing it. And I was even telling them that you can't do this. This is like, it's impossible to do, until they actually did it. And in that moment, I found that the reality that I was living, it almost came crumbling down in that moment, because I realized that for 21 years of my life, I had believed in a certain thing. And then within the course of a night, I had been proved that that certain thing was not actually even true, because I didn't have this vital piece of information. And so that is representative of the red pill moment for me there. And it's happened in many other aspects. I remember also in terms of gym, when I realized that I actually started to see the progress, it made me believe much more in what was possible. But because I had had previous reference experiences with seeing something that breaks your reality, and understanding that if you deny that and if you ignore that, it's just going to result in pain. But if you actually accept that and you actually see that this is a moment for you to adopt a new mental map of how the world works or how you work, then that allows you to achieve something so much greater than you're even able to perceive at this moment. And so that's really what I believe causes people a lot of suffering. It's that, not that they're incapable of things, but they know what they're capable of. They know what they can do. They've seen other people doing it. So it's not impossible. They have the tools, they have the skills to be able to do it, but they don't do it, either because of fear, or because of fear of judgment of what people will say, or maybe people would ostracize them, or maybe they fear that they can try it and they have the abilities, but maybe they don't achieve it. Or even sometimes maybe they do achieve it and they achieve even more than that, and now their reality is going to look so different to what it looks like now. So in a sense, it doesn't conform to their current reality. And so I think that's the thing about seeing the truth about your life and about reality, is that once you see it, you can't go back. There's no unseeing it. There's only expansion and moving forward. You can decide to stay in the same place, but that's going to cause a lot of suffering. You can decide to go back, but that's going to cause even more pain and suffering. Your only option is to keep on moving forward and to keep on achieving, keep on trying to create what that realization has given you. And the only way is forward. There is no staying in the same place. There is no going back. Maybe for moments in your life that will happen, but ultimately you're going to have to keep on moving forward. It's almost like a curse that when you've seen what you're capable of, when you've seen what you can do and what you can achieve, and that evidence is shown to you every single day, or you're reminded of it every day, you're reminded of what you're capable of, what you can create, who you can become, and you don't do that, that causes a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. So that's really the message I had for this video. It's that when you see how great you could be, you can never unsee that. And because that's the case, you just have to give into the process of you becoming great. Otherwise, you're going to end up miserable, you're going to end up suffering, and life is just not going to be good, because you know that you're capable of this, but you're settling for this, and that causes a lot of suffering. So yeah, that was the message for today. Once you see something, you can't unsee it, and you'll never be the same after that moment. So I hope when these moments do come, when you see what you're capable of and what you're able to achieve, that you do keep on moving in the positive directions and try to become the best version of yourself and achieve everything that you know that you're able to achieve. So believe in yourself and give yourself the opportunity to achieve the thing and become the person you want to be. Don't fail yourself by not even trying. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.